Don't you love this t-shirt? Dina made it for me. My name is Jared. I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. We go live at 8 a.m. on YouTube and Twitch, and we have for almost 9 months now. And I'm making this video today because I just saw a video from one of my friends where they were like, purporting, and again, the video came to me as a link sent to me, and I watched it, and it was this person that was purporting that Vladimir Putin has video evidence of Donald Trump committing sexual assault. I think we all do. Like, didn't he publicly essay a girl not long ago? Anyway, so the no shit meter went off, right? Where it was like, duh. And then I was just like, oh, this all makes sense. This all makes sense. You realize we've had, I'm a data analyst by trade, or by training. That's what I went to school for. But I work in finance. Do y'all remember all the, particularly the Target data leak, like over a decade ago? Just thinking about timeframes. What I had heard, and some people can corroborate stories with me, is that the rumor is Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein shared a girl, and Jeffrey Epstein would video Donald Trump with her. So if I knew that existed, and I'm ex-KGB, and I intend to find someone that I can thoroughly take advantage of. Maybe it's because they're a fourth grader. Because we've been dealing with him since '87. So keep in mind, well before Donald Trump ever came on the U.S. political scene, since 1987, he's been a Russian asset. So he'd been a Russian asset since '87. He'd been involved, remember that I use my platform every day to say, the president of the United States used his wives. One of them's dead. She got pushed down a flight of stairs. One of the things that was interesting about his wife that only went down the stairs is that there was an elevator right there. So why would only a stupid person? Anyway, so he used his wives. And he used his own kids. So if you wonder why his kids aren't coming out and talking about SA and why they're not talking about the victims, is because they know him. They met him when they were kids. I bet you $1 zillion fucking dollars that Donald Trump used his kids to meet up with these young girls so they could get him into his beauty pageant. And obviously he's a pedophile and a rapist. So that shit happened too. So goddamn. But if dumb old me knows Jeffrey Epstein taped Donald Trump fucking minors, and I think real hard about all these data leaks that we've had, I would actually say more like I think there's been a multi-country conspiracy to basically, you ever play Sonic the Hedgehog? You ever get Sonic up to a bunch of rings and then he dies and then he bursts and a bunch of rings fall out? That's kind of what they're doing to Donald Trump. Because look, his family's got all this fucking money, right? And then he's going to pop. And he either dies, which again, a lot of people don't want to happen. That's what I want to happen. Yeah. If he just dies, we're going to be okay. If that motherfucker lives, but I want to point this out though, is that in my line of thinking that if the president of the United States and Jeffrey Epstein made illicit content with minors together, and we've had all these data leaks over and over again, by the way. So this tells me that video has been changing hands. And that, let me see, China, North Korea, Russia. Oh, I'm guessing all these other countries that Donald Trump is not happy with. Mexico, Canada. I'm willing to bet you they've all seen the video. They're all keeping it quiet. They're letting Donald Trump cook. No. Let him wiggle his way out of this. And then a video pops last night that's like, Vladimir Putin has essay proof on Donald Trump. No shit. The facts are Jeffrey Epstein used to videotape Donald Trump fucking minors. So that happened. Data leaks have happened. And no world leaders are speaking publicly about it. Oh, they've all seen it. And that means that it's changed hands. And that's why Donald Trump kowtows to some and hates others. Openly hates our fucking allies and kowtows to our enemies. Is because they have dirt on him. And he's a 4th grader with dementia. So I know you're sitting there like, who the fuck? Yeah. He's a 4th grader with dementia. He thinks the truth is worth protecting here. Because he doesn't want to go to hell. Like, think about all the old people you've ever met in your life. They live with fucking reckless abandon until their fucking legs fall out from underneath them. The fuck are you talking about? Especially men. That motherfucker was on no sleep, cocaine and ketamine for the better part of like 60 years. And he's shocked that he's having health problems. That's how you know he's dumb. By the way. Anyway, so yeah, the whole point of this video is that a video came out that was like, Vladimir Putin has essay proof on Donald Trump. And then my brain went off and it was like, this makes sense. Because Jeffrey Epstein used to tape Donald Trump fucking little girls. And then, by the way, we've had all these data leaks over and over and over and over again. And it's like, what could possibly change hands that would suddenly have the president of the United States befriending our fucking enemies and treating our allies like shit? I can't wrap my finger around it. Oh, I can. Anyway. Have a fantastic Tuesday.